We hope to see the United Nations act. The credibility of the UN is important to the world. But if the Security Council fails this test of resolve, a coalition will be ready to act nonetheless.
That's it. You can see the revetment that it was sitting in.
Looming war. You keep citing intelligence.
And I think until we know what the resolution is, we won't know the answer as to what their role will be. And to the extent they are able to participate in the event that the President decides to use force, that would obviously be welcomed. To the extent they're not, there are workarounds, and they would not be involved, at least in that phase of it.
We would consider going to war without our closest ally, then?
That is an issue that the President will be addressing in the days ahead, one would assume. Yes.
Mr. Secretary, you haven't had an opportunity to address this, neither General Myers. I wonder what your...
Is there a psychological component to this massive new bomb?
There is a psychological component to all aspects of warfare. The goal is to not have a war. The goal is to have the pressure be so great that Saddam Hussein cooperates. Short of that, an unwillingness to cooperate, the goal is to have the capabilities of the coalition so clear and so obvious that there's an enormous disincentive for the Iraqi military to fight against the coalition, and there's an enormous incentive for Saddam Hussein to leave and spare the world a conflict.
Have to specifically include overflights. Is it
Obviously, anything we have in the arsenal, anything that's in almost any stage of development could be used. We did that in Desert Storm. You remember Joint Stars? We could do that with capabilities here. We're certainly not going to deploy something that is not ready yet and that is not operationally suitable and effective and reliable and all those other issues that you have to go through and supportable in the field. So
Yes.
Learned or are seeking to learn in that context that would cause you to reevaluate